Hello Virgo, and welcome to my channel. This is Jade with yesYesYes, and I am so glad you have joined me. Thanks for stopping by. As always, if you resonate with this message, like, share, or subscribe. And if you are interested in a personal reading, all of that information is in the box below. We're going to do your 2019 tarot reading, so it's for the whole year. I'm going to do one card per month, do one clarifier for that card, and then an overall. And then we'll use that for the whole year to kind of go back, because I'm reading the energies as they are right now. So what do we have for Virgo for 2019? I've pre-shuffled, and now I'll just do a few more. I'm concentrating on your energies. One more. Another good one. Okay, so what do we have for Virgo for 2019? One card, please, for January for Virgo. The Four of Swords. So you're taking a rest. That makes sense. We're taking a rest at the beginning of the year. Maybe you were partying hard at the end of 2018 and we're resting a bit. We are taking our energy in order to let it go out, okay? Completely understandable, and we'll see if there's anything specific as to why. For February, what's coming up for Virgo? February for Virgo. One card, please. Virgo. There we go. The Hanged Man. Now it did come out in reverse, but I'm not going to read reversals for this layout. So something's making you feel a little stuck, a little caught up. You could be caught up in your head. You are mercurial in nature. You could be caught up in not moving forward or fast enough in the development of whatever it is that you're wanting. We don't have, we've only got the air sign up so far, but it could be with your work, it could be with your health, it could be with your relationship. We'll clarify more, but something's got you feeling stuck. You're just feeling a little stuck in February. February in the US is, we have Valentine's Day, so you could be feeling stuck because your relationship isn't moving forward, or you don't have a relationship. Maybe that's what's on your mind in February, but we'll see. So for March, for Virgo, 2019. Okay, we've got two cards here. We've got the Seven of Swords and the Hierophant. Okay. So the Seven of Swords, this is your energy. So you're leaving something behind. I'll use the Hierophant as part of this too. So maybe you're leaving this energy of feeling stuck. You're leaving a situation. It can be a sneaky card. We'll see if you're trying to sneak out and make that goodbye without everyone knowing. But to me, what it seems like is that you felt stuck because you were in a situation that felt very traditional. Very constrictive for you, and so you're moving out away from this constriction, and it could be a very traditional relationship or a traditional situation where perhaps it's church. You've been in the same church for years and you've decided, I'm going to move to a different church, or I'm going to completely switch my religious practices. But something has got you shifting your energies away from where you once were in March. We'll see more when we get there. April for Virgo, the King of Swords. Now you are fully in the power of decisiveness. You're stating your truth, and there's no emotional or compassionate understanding. There's, for some reason, you have to be in this energy in April where you feel like you need to state your boundaries and state what your needs are and not worry about how it's taken by others. So something has got you to a place where you need to cut off emotionally from others. It could be this situation. There's a lot of swords on the table too. So something has made you feel like you need to protect yourself emotionally by not sharing them. Okay, we'll see more when we clarify it. So for May, we have the Two of Cups. So we've gone from being completely not emotional to having an emotional connection. Now this is your energy, so you could be more interested in relationship now in May. It could be a relationship that's already happening throughout all of this. This could be you working out this relationship, or also it could be a new relationship. But it's definitely a new love, a new connection. I'm saying new, but I don't mean that. It is a love, it is an emotional connection that's happening here in May. I think that Leo got that same month, that same card, so it could be with a Leo. Okay, so now we're moving into June. The four, is that the four? Yes, the Four of Pentacles. So you're making, again, trying to build something strong and stable, and you want it to be held securely. It may not have felt secure back here. We've got 2 4s on the edges here. But with Pentacles, it's food, clothing, shelter, health, well-being, and money. So we want to make sure that everything is solid and secure. You want to, I'm seeing like, you're pitching a tent, and you have to pull those extra lines out to make sure that it's secure against the wind. So you're building security for your basic needs and survival here in June. And that could be with this relationship. We'll see. So for July, you have the Seven of Cups. So there's a lot of choices and indecision in July that's affecting you emotionally in July. Now, again, these are month to month to month. This is how the energy stands right now. It could be in response to what's going on, but this could be a new situation where, all of a sudden you realize I have all of these choices and this is overwhelming. This is so much of a burden for me to choose. And it could be physically choosing different people or different places, different parts of these pentacles. So choosing a health regime or routine, choosing a new job, choosing where to invest your finances. All of this you might be coming across in July, and that could be what is sending you into the state of overwhelm. Okay, for August, we have the Sun card. It's the Leo card in August in Leo season. So despite this feeling of being overwhelmed, you get to feeling good here in August. Now this is the very, very beginning of your season as well. So maybe we're able to put that to the side. Maybe this is just a temporary situation. And now things are feeling successful, feeling good, expansive. You're enjoying yourself. Your play, there's some playfulness, there's some lightheartedness, which is what, Virgo, I want you to be lighthearted. I want you to feel good. There's something where you hold yourself up to this perfection, and we, the rest of the horoscope signs, we love you for your perfection and the way in which you can meticulously get things done and your dedication towards it. However, there's, you create such a high standard for yourself that you're missing out on some of this fun. And so in August, you're putting that to the side, and you're getting back into some fun times for yourself right before your birthday season, which I like. Then for your birthday, we have the Two of Pentacles. So now we're juggling. This is a Dancer card. I like that card as that. So there's a couple of things that you're working with here. 2 majors. So we've gone from 7. You've made a choice. You had some fun, and now we've got 2 major things that you're going to be choosing or dealing with in September around your birthday season, and they will be. It should be around food, clothing, shelter, and your health routines and your money. So 2 issues in those realms is what you're going to be balancing in September. In October, what's coming up for Virgo in October? The Page of Wands. The Wands are fire suit. So now we're starting with something new, okay? I say new, but something small actually, because the Page is learning how to be a court card in its suit. So it's learning how to wield this fire, this action, this creativity. So there's a little creative project that's starting. It doesn't have a lot of impetus behind it. It doesn't have a lot of energy to push it forward. It's maybe just the idea, right? Maybe it's just the very, very beginning. That's probably why I said new. Just the very beginning of this creative project, or a new action, or it could be a job, it could be a move, something where you are actually you're physically doing something. Okay. Now for October, we're in November, excuse me, the World card. So we have this from one cycle, we're wrapping up a cycle here. Now this could be a signal to next level, to go up to the next place. So it could have been related to this, you have this inkling of this idea, and now you have to next level yourself, okay? You've played around in some various, you've got lots of different things going on here. You've got, you began with lots of swords energies. You had a little bit of a love affair. We've got the pentacles back. You've got lots of things that you've been delving into this year, and now in November it's telling you, okay, let's pull this all together so that we could really launch forward into December and make that known. So let's see what's being known in December. The Three of Cups. So there's celebration, but also, more importantly, is that it's a three, which means that you have built something. You've built something in partnership, and now it's starting to manifest, okay? So whatever this is, and it's, it's cups, it could be an emotional manifestation, but it's starting to manifest. So we are flipping the switch so that we can manifest here in December. I'm going to clarify with the Lenormand deck. We'll see what they say so we can get hopefully an idea of what these are all about. So for Virgo in January, clarifying this Four of Swords, we have the Clover. So you're taking a rest, and it's a good choice. The Clover is a luck card, so you're going to be granted more energy, more dreams come true, I guess I should say, more sweetness, because you are taking some solace and some alone time. Just know that it's a gift that you're giving yourself. Okay. In February, the Hanged Man. What's got you feeling tied up, Virgo? What's got you feeling tied up here? Well, the Rider's coming out. So that means that whatever it is being brought to you. So something that is from outside of your situation, from you personally. It's not an internal, but it's an external that's going to create this feeling of stagnation, okay? Something's coming at you. We'll find out what that is when we get to that month, okay? Now in March, we have the Lilies. The Lilies, it's such an interesting card. It's sensuality, it's antiquity, it's elderly, it's things that have been happening for a long time. So this situation, whatever it is that made you feel like you were stuck in something very traditional, too traditional for you, that you wanted to get out of, you've been in for a while. So it could be a situation that you've, like a love situation that you're moving on from. But it's something that is feeling like it's just about to take all of the life that you have left. And so I'm glad that you're choosing to move forward from that in March. Now in April, you have the King of Swords. Why did you have to go to that extreme? We have the Garden. So it's a conversation, it's partying, it's the community around you. So here's just an instance. You chose to leave a relationship you've been in for a while. It was a marriage. So now you're in separation, and your friends are talking about it. So this is where the friends have to make the choice between who they're going to stay, who are they going to be friends with, or if they have to make a choice. They don't have to, but sometimes people feel like they have to. And so you're having to be clear and state your boundaries, state what your needs are, so that this does not take away from you, okay? So there's going to be this communal, and usually this is like it's not necessarily a party, but it's definitely like a socialization card. So there's going to be this socialization happening around you that's forcing you to be stern and decisive with your words. So that's coming up in April. Now in May, we have the Tower. And the Tower is, so you might be in the energy of love. Maybe this is your reminiscent month, remembering what love once was. But the Tower is structure and organizations again. It's very much connected to the Hierophant. It's not the Tower in the Tarot. This could be you pulling yourself away to look at the whole situation from a bird's eye view. You know, not necessarily going within, but just removing yourself from the situation. The other thing about the Two of Cups is that, you know, if this is not about a relationship, because that would be very quick to go to a new relationship, but perhaps there was you were in a relationship, you were sneaky about it, you had another relationship on the side. You have to, you know, come clean about that, and now you have your new relationship because the old one is over with, and now there is your talk about marriage, because again, this is structure and organization. Again, it's connected to the Hierophant. So there might be, you know, this out of left field marriage thing happening. So again, we'll see when we do that when we do that month. For June, Four of Pentacles, what's being built here? Storks, it's a new beginning. Making sense. If this is happening, yes, we're in the new beginning and you're wanting to hold on to it and make it strong and illustrious. I saw that with that. Okay. And now for July, we have the Cross. Now this is a burden, and this is what's happening, is that you have these choices. All of this is causing overwhelm, and it's a burden for you. The Cross is also about things that, it's kind of like a legacy burden too. So if you have familial responsibilities, so again, let's go back. Say this is a relationship that you broke off with to start a new one. So you have this, but you might have had children. So you have these children that you have to be responsible for, and that's causing, you know, the balancing of it all is causing some kind of overwhelm for you in July. It could be totally something different, but we'll see when we get there. Now for August, where's the Sun energy coming from? Now here's a man. So the male energy, if you are in relationship with masculine energy, you are very much enjoying yourself in August with this masculine energy that's outside of you, okay? If you yourself are the masculine in relationship, then this in August is all about you. It's not necessarily your relationship or anything else. This is all about you enjoying yourself here in August. Now in September, we're into your birthday season. Let's see. We have the Ring. There's a commitment. So you're going to make a choice, and it's going to be a long-term choice, okay? Now, again, if I were to read this, and we're talking about breaking up one marriage, maybe we're going into separation to be with somebody else, something new is starting, and now I'm here to a choice. I'm making a choice between the older relationship that felt stagnant and the new relationship that might feel this way, okay? So that choice is coming in September. The other thing is that, you know, we talked about this could be that you're getting back into work because it's a pentacle suit. So you could be making the choice and sticking to this new creative project, whatever's coming up, or something that is going to bring you more financial security, or a new health routine, something like that, that's a Pentacles related choice. Okay, on to October, the Page of Wands. What can we clarify for that for Virgo? The House. So this new little project you're just starting, it could be specifically working on your home. It could be home buying. It could be, you know, like real estate investment, or it could be something where it's about your security. So, and it could be securities, like financial securities. But it's a very small step towards that's happening for you in October. Now in November, it's prompting us for the world. Let's see what it is for Virgo in November. What's coming up? 2019, the bear. So the bear is a financial card. It's also a maternal card. So it seems to me that you're either going to have a financial burden. Bears can also be isolated. You know, this is a polar bear, so it's way far north. So you have either isolation, you have a financial responsibility, or you have a maternal obligation, whether that's you or your mother is actually making you step forward. But something is of those three things, it seems, are prompting you to get it together. Pull it all together so that you can start new, okay? So this is when everything comes to a head and it says, look, we have to wrap all this up so we can move forward. So whatever this is in November, we'll find out more, but I'm feeling like it's one of those three things. Now in December, what's clarifying us here? The fish. So this is finances. Whatever we decide to go forward with, and we talked about this, it's a 3 now. The 3s mean that the collaboration is moving us forward. It's getting us closer to that firm structure, and it's going to be financially prosperous. It's going to be blessed, okay? So by the time that you get to December, everything is going to be moving forward. There's a lot of play back and forth here up until this point where everything comes to a head in November, and then in December, we start to move forward again. That's great. I'm going to give you one more card, Virgo, which is going to be your overall theme for the year. And again, we will pull all of these out each month to use them to see how the energies shift, okay? So what do I have for Virgo from the Mythical Shaman Oracle? This deck is beautiful. Okay, we have the circle, which is connected to the world. We're doing this whole roundabout. The number is 8, which is the beginning month of your year. I love 8s for the infinity. Yeah, there's some beauty there. I'm going to pull the book out. Couldn't even get to it. That's so funny. All right. It's been fun doing these readings. I'm really enjoying this. And sitting down, though, for a period of time is not what I'm used to. I usually move around a lot, so this will be interesting for me to sit down. Maybe I can do readings moving around. Okay, so here we are. The circle. Unification, interconnectedness, and a sense of continuum is what this card implies. The circle reminds us we are all one, dancers in a unified, continuous, inclusive circle. When the circle appears, it reminds you that you are connected to everything and everyone, including spirit. Spirit's essence beats in your heart and inspires you to co-create your world, knowing that you count, that you have a purpose. Imagine even a smile to a stranger can change the course of a life. When the circle invites you to dance in the sacred steps of life, know that your work, your love, your service brings greater value than you could know. Stay the course, keep dancing, and all will be well. So the circle is telling you that this is a cycle. We're going through a cycle. We'll wrap it up, and then we'll go again. You are connected. You are doing everything right. There's no worry here. You're playing and enjoying life. You're dancing. That's the word. You're dancing in all of it. And that is what your 2019 is. It's a dance. Your choreography is beautiful, Virgo. So that's what I have for you. We will see what we'll see what January brings here shortly. Again, if this resonates for you, please like, share, and subscribe. Leave me a comment. I'd love to know how you feel about it. And as always, if you want to reach out, my website information is in the box below. Have a great rest of your year, and I will speak with you soon. All my love.